You want to make noise with me? Just don't be afraid. Ready? Alright, wait, a slow rumble to start it off like, oh, come on, everybody, I can see all of you, so, yeah! Alright, good morning, welcome to the Bronies Rec panel. Pacific PonyCon, Saturday, getting kicked off. Monty is on her phone. That's a nice phone. Oh, that's a good idea. So, for those that are wondering, this might be a little bit more of an intimate setting for a couple of reasons. One of which is that if you look anywhere, the Bronies Rec panel is not on the schedule. Yeah. So there was a bit of a miscommunication that led to this. So, Bronies Rec, we were putting out basically a couple tweets, a couple things saying, hey, Bronies Rec panel is going to happen, both from our side and from the convention side. And then when the schedule came out, I was looking at it, I'm like, I feel like I didn't see something.
It's online.
No. Is it online now?
Yeah. The bell is online.
Don't take away my excuse. Quiet over there. It's online now, so that's better. But if you look at the comic book, it's not. I win.
Yes, sir.
I win. How about a hand for the convention staff, guys? These guys have all been putting up a lot of effort. So what Bronies Rec panels typically, what we do in these is we just, it's kind of fairly random. We typically go to a kind of Q&As. You guys can ask whatever you want. The stories kind of pick up. You'll find that we have a lack of staying on course, which means the stories kind of divulge and detour all over the place, which makes it generally, at least hopefully, a little interesting. Everyone's like, maybe we should leave. But thank you guys for coming on out. Is there anyone here who hasn't seen a Bronies React? Good! And see, that's why he's leaving. So for those that haven't seen it, Bronies React is a series that I put together on YouTube with a lot of people, including the one sitting up here, Eileen Monty, and Saberstar. And I'm AC Racebest, and since, what was it, 2013? Was it 13? 12? I don't even know. It's been a while, but we've made quite a bit of them. It started out as kind of a joke, a parody, and it turned into its own thing. So, yeah, essentially what we do is Bronies React. We react to stuff. Sometimes embellish upon reactions. Sometimes they're really interesting reactions. Not usually. But, yeah, that's what Bronies React is. And it kind of has taken its own flavor of a reaction series, and it's been a lot of fun to put together. And yeah, we're in the middle of working on Run Right Round.
We're in the middle of working on what?
Yeah,
I'm stuttering too.
This is good because we have a Who's Line panel in about, what, an hour?
Yeah, Shake the Demons.
Yeah.
I feel like these mics aren't even really necessary. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
I'm not getting mic.
Forget him. What is it? What do you have against mics? This is like the fourth panel I've been on you where you're like,
I don't like having
anti-microphone.
Actually, don't. Never mind.
Yeah, just don't, alright?
You need to use it so Reese's Calories.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's filming us.
he's not quite on it.
I've watched one of his videos where I'm watching your panel.
Why would you watch his videos?
And no one can hear you,
Yeah.
which is typically a good thing, actually. I think we can agree on that.
Alright, so if you want to just open the floor to Q&A then?
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free. It doesn't have to be about the series, it can be about just about anything. We're flexible, and sometimes the random questions are... don't be shy, by the way, because we're shy. So we'll do it for you. Alright, so anyone got a question on that? Yeah.
What's up?
Is your favorite anime One Punch Man?
What gave that away?
I'm glad you asked. I actually despise One Punch Man.
Why?
I've never seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I've only seen 5 episodes.
That's half the season, so you've been pretty good.
I've heard good things
I've
from
been
it.
busy watching Hunter x Hunter and being Tom.
I've been hearing a lot about that show too. I haven't seen it though. Isn't it good?
Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah.
people are saying it's one of the best animes out there.
Like Sailor Moon?
Yeah. You can see by that and by this, basically.
Oh, the Sailor Moon cat.
Yeah, Luna.
Luna, that's right. It's cool.
Remember the old Deke dub? Sailor Moon, you must have blah, 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 blah. That's what she sounded like. In the old Deke dub.
See, I wish I could voice act. Every time I try to do a Pinkie Pie, it sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Let me see that. Who's lying?
Anyone else got a question?
Yeah, don't be afraid. You can about anything. What's up?
Not a question, but a statement.
This is your...
The creator of Hunter x Hunter is married to the creator of Crusader.
Really? How about
That
that?
was good. Hey guys, come on in. Don't be shy. Join us. What is happening?
T-Rex.
Join us.
It's
The
terrifying.
creator Hunter x Hunter also made Yu Yu Hakusho.
Or that's the one with the guy with the pompadour haircut, right?
So welcome to the Sailor Moon panel. Or what are we talking about?
I love Sailor Moon.
So does my girlfriend. She's been reading, catching up on her Sailor Moon, and now One Punch Man things too.
You're welcome.
So what do you guys think of the remake?
Of what? One Punch Man?
Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon.
I haven't seen it.
I think my girlfriend likes it. She's been reading them all.
I've like only seen one episode.
Or seen.
I guess it's because I like the old one too much that I'm like, I'll watch it later.
That'll be all of us when Generation 5 comes out from My Little Pony. We'll be like, oh, this is nothing like the good stuff back in the day.
Remember G 3.5?
Yeah, well, there's people out there. I have a cousin who was like, I really don't like the new generation of ponies because I grew up with the old one, and I'm really hoping she was talking about G3.5. She's like, they messed up all of their anatomy.
The storyline thrown off.
Why are their heads 3 times bigger than their bodies? What the heck?
Wait, no, their heads were 3 times bigger than their body.
That's the one we
No, I
watched.
know. She's asking my generation for their own.
That's the
Oh.
one we watched the Halloween one, right?
Yeah.
That scared me.
That's the one that actually hurt. I've never reacted in a way like I did when we saw that. Like that was all legit.
And by those, when you hear that he's been hurt, he means like hurt by laughing so hard. Not like
My soul was in pain. Well, what's interesting about it is I went into it with the hope and assumption. I'm sorry, but
That's your first
see this,
problem.
the Applejack truck is coming up. Hello.
Futures now.
Hey, this guy's probably in his like hotel room because you'll notice there's a camera for him to look around.
Nice try, NSA.
It's Larson just checking up on us.
The new Wall-E movie looks great.
And
Camera moves. It's really cool.
yeah.
It's BB-8.
But yeah, with G3.5, it actually hurt to do that. I thought I was going to come out of it saying, oh, it wasn't as bad as everyone says it is.
And it was. It was. It really was.
And it hurt more.
Most of my reaction to that was just sighs. I don't know if you remember, I was like,
Yeah.
why?
Any other questions? What's up?
Yeah. Favorite NLP villain?
Larson.
It's like the ruler of them all.
Yeah. Favorite villain? I'm a huge fan of Tyr, just because of how straight up bad he is. Like, there's no like redemption story for him. There's no like shred of like maybe he's good. It's more like he's just a straight up bad guy.
We did use the, hey, he could be our 7th friend.
Yeah, no, that nonsense. This guy's just
They've done it on Discord and Starlight, so it's like, oh.
and Sunset and everybody else pretty much.
Well, see, the Sunset I was okay with.
Trixie, I think. Didn't Trixie get a redemption story? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chrysalis.
Why is that?
Because she, I don't know, she was kind of on the same boat as Tarek, where she never like was redeemed. They had to just be like, she went flying away, and they're like, oh, we're safe.
They should do that in a story where like the villain's like, we can be friends. Oh wait, they kind of did that.
The villain should take in the main 6. Be like, okay, you can be part of our group now.
Well, they're mine. How about you, Monty?
I have a mind blank on their names. Adagio.
Paparino?
And
San Diego.
I like them. They're cool. The Chrysalis. I like Chrysalis. Yeah.
nice.
Any other questions? What's up in the back? Yes.
What is your favorite My Little Pony?
Our favorite My Little Pony?
That's a good one.
I
I
finally
want to
have-
go finish. That's mine.
Photo finish?
Yeah.
I love that answer.
Everything's Octavia.
I'm a much larger commoner here with Rainbow Dash as my favorite.
I like Sunset Shimmer. She's cool.
I saw the moment that your light bulb went off, and
Yeah.
you're like, Sunset Shimmer's my favorite
No,
pony.
it's like, okay, so as a 27-year-old man who has no shame about liking My Little Pony, I've been debating with myself, like, who is the best pony? Because usually I switch my answer every convention. And then I realized, like, okay, Sunset Shimmer is actually a fun character who's worthy of that title.
I did like the moment though where you also kind of backed it up with, it's funny how my favorite pony is the one who 90% of the time is a human.
Any other questions? Don't be shy. What's up?
Oh.
The bear. Fluttershy's a bear. I'm not sure if he's like her pet or just an acquaintance.
She's like, the bear's like a neighbor.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, yeah, that's a good pet. Well, it was Angel Bunny like an acquaintance?
I don't know. Is Spike a pet? I guess Spike.
No. He'd be your favorite? I'm going to say the turtle. I don't know if it, or the tortoise, or the tankus. Thank you. Because he, I don't know. The other pets just seem like jerks. Like from time to time, I'm like, oh, Winona's kind of a cool. I actually switched it. Winona.
Someone made an observation like during that Best Pet That Would Win episode where it had an eagle like knitting a sweater and made like a Rainbow Dash sweater. What's so amazing is he only had a ball of orange yarn and yet made a Rainbow Dash sweater. It's like, how is that not impressive?
I'd say Winona, especially since I really want to get a dog this year.
What kind of dog?
A cockapoo.
What's your language?
It's between a cocker spaniel and a poodle because my mum's allergic to dogs, so we have to get one that she hyper-allergic.
Yeah. It's funny, we keep it like agreeing on these. It's like, yeah, Chrysalis, yeah, Winona, and photo finish.
I thought you said the finish at first when you said that. Here, Tommy, the finish.
The finish. Was there a question over there? Yes?
I actually made a spreadsheet, and it's well over 30 people. So we've got a bunch of
Yeah,
photos.
it continues to grow. I can try, but we'll be here for a
Let's hear
while.
it.
Let's see here. So Saber,
It's
Spark,
all right.
Monty, me.
Oh, you're in the show?
That's a self-insert. No, there's a lot of people.
Hey, good try. though.
Hey,
I covered it.
I covered it. No, I mean, like some of our, I mean...
No Whacking, Dusty Cat, Paleo Stino,
Ratchet, Carl, Jax.
Jack Slade, Anime James,
Black Griffin, M.A. Larson, Michelle Krieber,
there's a cosplayer
Claire
here
Corlett.
named Snowflake in real life. He's the guy with the big buff dude who wears like a white leotard and movies. He's been the Ratchet before.
Philly Poo. Is it Foo or Poo? Philly Foo.
Poo Poo. That's what he goes by.
There's been a bunch.
Yeah, no, there's been a lot. That's the fun part. When I decided that this was going to become more than just one episode, it started to become a series. I wanted to have a couple people who were, I guess you could say, like the normal reactors. People who were kind of normal, and then but then have a lot more that I could cycle through and get a lot of people in and just see how many people we could go. And I mentioned we're making one right now. I don't know if it'd be really much of a surprise, but we are making a Runnies React to the season 5 finale as we speak right now. And there's also, in that one, there's going to be some new faces. So each time, I like to at least have one new face show up in each React. In the last 2 or 3, I think, we haven't had anyone... No, in the last 2, I think we haven't had anyone new. I know that.
Yeah. We bring back some oldies who have been in the React for a while.
Yeah. Like obviously the Cutie Mark episode where we got all 3 of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. It was both Claire and Maddie's first time being on it. So both VAs of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. So yeah, we've had quite a few people. Yes.
Are you ever gonna react to FanWorks?
We have, and I see you going, what? Some of the fan works we've done actually were Halloween reacts, where we did cupcakes and Smile HD and stuff like that. It's not off of our charts to do fan works. It's just a lot of the big fan projects that have come out usually land around something else we're already working on. And I try to make the reacts come out about every 2 months. A, for me, because they take up a chunk of time, but also for the reactors. I don't like going to them for something that they're just putting their own time into and saying, hey guys, I know we just finished one, now it's time to start working on another one, get to work.
We don't even get paid, so...
Yeah, they don't even get paid. I make a bank on it.
He's made literally
Paid
dozens
with
of dollars.
friendship.
No, I mean, what's that?
Friendship is money.
Yeah. Well, some people ask me, they're like, so how much money do you get from each react? And I'm like, none. I don't get anything because I can't monetize them because all I have is copyrighted material throughout that we're reacting to, which isn't a problem. Like, I love making them. They're a lot of fun.
So you made Hasbro a lot of money.
I've been making them a lot of money. That's how the season keeps going. You're welcome. So yeah. But to the future, if we're going to be doing fan works, we have, it sounds like a decent sized hiatus coming up. So there's a chance that something might pop up and we're like, oh, we should do a react to that or whatnot. We've also done like issues in the fandom, like when the Derpy thing happened, where it's like, oh, that was an old one though. That was a while ago. And we've done a couple things, so it's not out of the question. Just kind of something to keep an eye on. So yeah.
Yes, you over there.
What's your favorite season finale?
I've been sticking with the season 4 finale with Tyrek. It's like I'm naming a different finale than is actually the one. But with that one, just because it was so off the wall with action and explosions and lasers, I was like, what happened? That one, yeah. So that's mine.
I'm trying to remember which episode it was or what season finale it was when Twilight is. We thought she was dead.
I missed that finale. What finale was that?
No, they all like get their jewelry and they shoot at her.
That'd be the season 3.
Did you remember the vampire one?
That's when Larson took over the show and made her an ally.
Yeah, it's killer.
Yeah, when she becomes Alicorn.
That's the one. Season 3 finale. The season 2 finale is my favorite. With the wedding, that was fun.
Yeah, it was such a nice wedding.
It was.
Yeah, cake, dresses.
And worse.
International terrorism.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they had everything. Was there a question in here? Or something?
Yes.
Well, you want to start?
No, how about you?
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I have an OC who has a cutie mark, but it wouldn't fly in My Little Pony because Hasbro owns My Little Pony, and my cutie mark is Mickey Mouse's head. So I don't know if I'd get away with that one, you know. What about you, Monty?
Well, the one I have right now, it's got a mic with a star in it. Yeah.
That's nice.
I like performing, so
Oh,
yeah. Like singing, voice acting, all that shit.
I'm excited to hear this answer though.
I'm blank flunk. I don't have a cutie mark.
It's a permanent blank blank. I don't think that's us.
The T-Rex is back. No, I don't have a cutie mark. I never figured one out, so still deciding. Yes.
Why does Octavia have a treble clef cutie mark if she plays the cello?
Monty.
Monty.
Cause magic. I have no Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah. I have no Scooby-Doo.
What does that mean?
It means I have no clue.
Oh, is that a British?
Scooby-Doo.
Cockney rhyming slang.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
Give the dog a bone, answer the phone, you know.
I don't speak British.
And not many of us do. You have had your hand up.
Since you like Sunset Shimmer, how do you feel about it when Charlotte
I feel like that one is a carbon copy of. I'm sorry, it's like throwing me off. Of Sunset Shimmer. Like it's almost like the exact same redemption storyline and everything. So I guess they have a pony version of Sunset Shimmer called Starlight Glimmer, and that's the way I see it. One for Equestria Girls, one for the MLP universe.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Sunset Shimmer, she's like stayed in the human world, so they've got to have another one in the pony world, innit?
And then there's the great debate that everyone's talking about, okay, well, we've seen the second Twilight now, where's the second Sunset?
Yeah, where's she at?
I like the theory that she just killed her when she showed up. For kids.
Yeah, children.
So, yeah.
Alright, so we all noticed in season 5 they got a great new budget and whole great new animations. I was a huge fan of all the great facial reactions throughout season 5. Please, what were your favorites?
That's a weird question. And it'd be my favorite when, oh god, what's her name?
Starlight Glimmer?
No!
Diamond
No, whatever, I watched the show.
I think it's 'cause it's the morning, I'm having a blank.
It was
I'm
the chins that she formed in there. Like, where did it come? Like, they were saying, that's a weird question, and then there was her version of, that's a weird question. It's like, that's fantastic.
I like Starlight Glimmer is like condescending, like, ooh, you missed. That was great.
Yeah, when Twilight shot at her.
Yeah. Good shot.
Yeah, the Diamond Tiara face is my fave too.
We could just answer for each other.
Copy paste.
You got your hand up again.
Out of Octavia, Lara, Bonbon, Jerky, final. Who are your favorites?
So of the main 6, it sounds like.
Vince's background character.
Main 6 background
Who's
characters.
your favorite?
Octavia.
Why? Why is that, Monty?
I have no clue. No, I like Octavia. I mean, I wasn't really that fond of her at first, and then as I did like radio plays and stuff with no acting, I kind of got to like her a bit more.
You mean as you developed her character? Literally.
You like this voice, but you can't be it.
What if they made her like Russian? Just a theory.
I found her extra snobby in the snobby in the Hasbro version there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blast! I love that.
I'm actually, this is unusual for me, but I'm actually think I'm going to say Derpy. And the reason for that was the way that they used her back in the day, where she was always an Easter egg, and they started getting really ridiculous with the places they put her. Like, she'd be like inside a snow globe or whatever, and you're like... So I like that. I like when shows do Easter eggs, and once you watch the show enough, you start to pick up on that. So that's why I'm going to say Derpy.
I like Lyra. I think she's hilarious. I love how she just wants to be an Equestria girl so very badly.
The sitting thing cracks me up about her when she's like on the bench and whatnot. Yeah.
Any other questions? Don't be shy. Oh, come on with it. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Out of the different dimensions, the timelines, out of the season 5 level, Allie, which one was your favorite?
So out of the different dimensions that they travel to, which was our favorite?
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Let me think about it because I can't remember it. I like when they're fillies. I thought that was cute. When they're back with Rainbow Dash and Bloodshine all that.
That's a good one.
That was a good one, yeah.
I am going to say, you know, I actually really wanted to see them just... At first I thought they were going to stick with the Sombra deal, so I was like...
This is really dark.
This is really dark. I didn't realize at first that they were going to keep going back and forth, and I was like, wow, now they have to defeat Sombra, but he actually has all these followers and an army, and there's war. I was like, wow, so I would have actually liked to see how that one played out. And then you have like Rainbow Dash, and she's like missing a wing and everything.
That was really
Oh, I changed my answer. I like it when they're in like the jungle and they're jungle people. Jungle ponies, that's it.
Crystal's
Yeah, that's it.
I like the Desolate Wasteland that was after the 2016 elections when Donald won. That was,
Don't put that evil on us.
You know what Trump means in the UK? Fart.
what was that?
Trump means fart in the UK.
That's fantastic.
It's actually, we've talked about this a couple times. We mentioned it yesterday during the VA panel, but the thing that cracked me up the most was how Twilight made a point about how every time they go back through this time loop,
Dimensions?
Whose line's in an hour now? The dimensions got worse. She's like, every time we go through, it's worse and worse. So that means that we got past Sombra, we got past Chrysalis, we got past Tyrek.
Yeah.
The worst of all the villains ended up being the Flim Flam brothers. They were the last villains that we saw before they got to your Desolate Wasteland. It was like, wait a minute.
That's when tearing down, just going like, yes, capitalism.
The evil. So, yeah.
It's kind of cool they brought him back though, just for that.
They're like running out of films, like we used them, the Flim Flam brothers.
That would be great if Diamond Tiara got to go back to being a villain and was like, what? Who is she?
You see Emily Larson like writing a script.
What's your question?
So out of the entire series, what would you say is your least favorite episode?
Oh, you got one.
Really fun. All right. I mean, you wanna chime in before I go off on a rant?
A rant could buy us time.
Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. Do you know Mysterious Mare-do-Well? Okay, I did not like that episode.
Wait, was that the one where Rainbow Dash actually discovers she's like real?
A jerk? You mean? Yeah, that was the one.
Oh, Mare-do-Well.
Mare-do-Well.
I'm talking about a completely different.
What are we talking about? That was the episode where she was like, I'm awesome. Well, she always is like that, but more so than usual. And the other main six are like, well, we're tired of you being so cocky, and we're gonna dress up as a Batman-like character and fool you and be better than you. And I felt like the entire plot was like, we did all this as friends to show you how big of a jerk you really are, instead of just approaching her saying, you gotta tone it down, really. And after I saw that episode, I felt like, oh my god, MLB can make bad episodes. I gotta sit down and think about this.
An episode that really frustrated me was the episode where Rainbow Dash discovered that her Indiana Jones self was actually a real person. And like the way she was I just remembered, I was like, Rainbow, stop it. Dash, stop it. Like I know I think I got the message they were going for in it, but I don't know, it just frustrated me. I was like, stop, just stop. Dash, stop.
I usually forget about the episodes that I don't like, so I'm like, which one didn't I like? I think the recent finale, well, it's not like I didn't like it, but I was kind of like, it was alright, you know.
It was a big pill to swallow when we were like, okay, Starlight Gomer's a friend.
Yeah.
Yes?
Speaking of the Mary-Joelle episode, which was the, like they all said who they were, what they did at the end, but who was the one who saved her from the balloon?
We'll never know.
Granny Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know, was it from the balloon?
Yeah, they explained what they did, like put her to the flyby, tried to do the spell, but they never said who saved the pony in the balloon in the beginning.
I don't know. Maybe Fluttershy again, or
Maybe she saved herself.
Big Mac.
or
He likes
Blossom.
to dress up. We found out,
Yeah. I'm here to save the day.
Princess Big Mac.
Other questions? I saw some hands go up over. I thought I saw a secondary hand over there.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, in your honest opinion, about how long do you think the show has left before it is time to,
Give it a break and start over?
I think, don't you have a theory on this? I remember we've talked about this.
Yes, of course. I have
Thank
a
you.
theory about this.
I'll go the spotlight on you.
They might go the same path where they just take a break and then go back to the drawing board. Maybe to start this somehow. There was a theory that G4 will come to an end, wrapping up the main stories for the main 6, and then they'll pass the torch off to the Kingdom Crusaders, and then have G5, and maybe throw in some characters to go along with it. So I think it's very possible.
Yeah, we, I forget where we heard it from, but wasn't it pretty much, isn't it like common knowledge now that season 3, the finale was actually supposed to be the end of the generation?
Kind of syndication.
And then Hasbro pulled out their walls and they're like,
we made some.
season 4, here we come.
Need more toys.
Yeah. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people talk about how the likelihood that, once this generation ends, a few years down the line, we can kind of expect to see Generation 5 maybe pop up. And that, I feel like that could help be a breath of fresh air. But on top of that too, you have a lot of these people who are so invested in these main characters. So it'll be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that and they just kind of stick with having them pop in and out. So you still see the main. As far as how far down the road that is, I think they just haven't told us yet that the generation is over. They're like, yeah, we have a long hiatus. There's not really a season 6.
I think they'll just be probably one more season and then they'll just make a new cast. That's what I feel will happen.
I heard someone else say something like they're going to go the route of, who was it? Was it Star Wars? They'd be like, yeah, they're going to do 9 episodes and then, or 9 seasons, 9 episodes. So, yeah, I mean, but really it's like, it's all speculation. You never know.
What's Star Wars exactly? What do you mean?
Because there's 9 episodes, so 9 seasons. I don't know. I just watched the movies.
Yeah, you just saw Star Wars for the first time.
I've seen the one yet.
Really?
Yeah. Favorite character?
Thanks.
I'm
Now
just
everyone
saying,
knows.
that's good conversation though. Okay, who was your favorite character from the original trilogy?
From the, as in the first
A New Hope
4 through 6.
Jedi.
Jar Jar.
No!
No, the old one.
Yeah, the 4 through 6.
Okay, I loved how senile, old man-ish Yoda was. Like, he was just like, and you're like, what is he on?
He's on the
I was
force.
just gonna say I like Yoda.
Han was cool.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah. Is there anyone here, I asked this earlier, or yesterday actually, is there anyone here who hasn't seen the new Star Wars movie but wants to and has been avoiding spoilers this whole time? How's it going? You guys still avoiding your spoilers? Yeah, good. Yeah, that's what that happened to me. I was like, yeah, because people were posting things, and I'm like, I just hope they were pulling people's legs and it wasn't actually true. And then I saw the movie and it was true, and I'm like, unfriend on Facebook, taken care of.
I usually don't mind spoilers, but with Star Wars, I'm like, don't tell me.
It's a big deal. It's been a while.
Yeah. So yeah.
Being that you mind spoilers for Star Wars so much, do you care much about spoilers for MLP? Like, do you try to avoid those? Or
Absolutely. I hate spoilers, no matter what it is. I don't want to find out. Like, I don't like watching previews for movies. Like, I don't know. Generally, actually, I hate more watching previews for MLB because I feel like sometimes you're not aware of what they're giving away.
Well, what's so funny, like in season 2 finale, like has advertised like it's the new royal wedding for Cadence and Shining Armor, and they didn't mention a peep about Chrysalis until the actual episode. I was like, oh my god, how they were actually quiet about it.
Wasn't that when they all their billboards were like the bridesmaids?
Yeah. They were trying to piggyback on the royal wedding.
I thought that too. I was like, oh, another royal wedding.
That's right, yeah. She was like talking to the cartoon characters all awkwardly, like, Cadence, are you excited? Yes! But then like in season 3 and 4 finales, it's like, there's Tyrk! It's like, well, there's a spoiler right there.
So there's...
Like, but even the writers were like, thanks, Hasbro.
I managed to avoid that spoiler though, the Tyrk stuff. Like I was... You have to just kind of close your eyes and just walk through and hope you don't see anything.
You hit by a car.
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest idea in LA crosswalks, but whatever. I hate spoilers. I hate finding out stuff and being like, oh, great. Like even in things I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch, I'm like, oh, great, now I know.
I'm horrible with spoilers. I want to know what happens.
Really? You once again are just like my girlfriend in that regard.
Sarah can't.
Like I was in a.
Sarah will look up like songs for all the Disney movies, and I'm like, well, now you know what songs are coming out.
Like I was in an abridged called in Danganronpa abridged by Falero, and I was just so excited about my character. I was like, so what happens then? What happens then? She's like, you really want to know? I'm like, yeah. Tell me what happens when your character dies.
Take it back.
I'm awful with wanting to know what happens. I still watch it, but yeah, I'm awful.
It's a good question. Yes.
Were you spoiled about the newcomers in Smash Brothers? Were you spoiled about those, like Cloud, Corrin, or Bayonetta?
Is that a video game?
Yeah, like Smash Brothers. Were you spoiled on those? Or no?
Wait, did you just give me a spoiler? Were you spoiled on that? No. What are you talking? Wait. I don't actually play
video games.
Video games.
Oh, because
Never.
I remember from EKLA, like one of you like played Smash Brothers. That's why.
I play it with my brothers.
He's on to us.
When my brother's not playing it on his DS, I play it. But I really want a Wii U so I can get like Splatoon, Mario Kart, Smash,
Just Dance.
Just Dance, yeah.
The problem is with me with like that game, I've only played it like 3 times, so spoilers actually mean very little to me there. I didn't even realize you couldn't have spoilers for the video game. That video game. There are video games you can easily have spoilers for.
Doesn't Cloud belong to like Sony though?
Yeah, Sakurai somehow got Cloud into Smash Brothers.
They're having like a Roger Rabbit thing going on where they just took characters from all different companies and they're like, hey, we can make this work.
I'm a horrible button masher. Button masher? I'm a horrible button masher. Like I play as Pit and I keep going all the time.
It's funny when you consider other animations you've done being a button smasher.
Any other questions? Yes.
Little sister wants to know who's your favorite guy's CMC?
CMC?
Oh.
The microphone hit me, I don't know.
I think I like Apple Bloom best.
I like Squeaky Bell. They're a cracky voice.
This works out because I like Scooter.
So Babsy's crying somewhere.
For those that don't know, in addition to the Bronies Drag, I also make a series called Low Budgets. And in this series, I do demolition derbies, I do smashing up cars. There's actually this guy right here in his leather jacket, he's seen it in person. He's the one guy who like walks up, he's like, hey race, and I'm like, hey! And yeah, we do these big destruction events out at a local racetrack. And my girlfriend actually paints up these cars as characters from the show. And just recently, we had, actually, for anyone that, is there anyone here who's seen the series or watches the series? Yeah! So they got a couple hands. This is a minor spoiler.
Speaking of spoilers,
I hate spoilers. But we have an event called Auto Soccer. and it's 3 cars versus 3 cars. And I was like, guys, I'll take the art direction on the cars for this one. And we did have the Cutie Mark Crusaders go up against Team Junkyard, and the Cutie Mark Crusaders got squished against the wall. But it was pretty funny. Like my friend helped out. He painted this big bow on the roof, so everyone's like, "What the heck are they trying to prove out here?" So yeah, I drove the Apple Bloom car in that. Yeah, it's a good question. Any others? Yes.
With this trend of the reformation of the villains, what's your take on the fact that they literally eviscerated Sombra?
I like it. I'm glad that they at least changed it up a few times.
I wish they developed Sombra more. I mean, I like what they did in the comic.
I thought he talked too much.
I like what they did in the comic, because I read the one where he's in love with Celestia and all that.
Is that who he's in love with?
Spoiler!
This is a legitimate, like,
have you not read the comic?
You can't read.
It was like a mirror world. It wasn't more Sombra. It was a mirror Sombra where they're Celestia Luna with the villain.
Are we sure it was Sombra who liked Celestia and it wasn't the other way around, where Celestia's like, you know, that Sombra guy doesn't look too bad.
Some bro. No, what's so funny to me is you have like Sunset Shimmer, like Redemption, you know, Sunlight, whatever, the other one. Let's be friends, and then Bob Summers like explodes into a million pieces. Like
his horn made it.
Yeah, the pickle.
Yeah, I thought something would happen with that. Or did something happen and I missed it?
Probably like in some like, I don't know.
I thought one of the ponies would pick up and then it'd be like, you know, Venom and Spider-Man. It'd be like, wah!
Spider-Man? What?
You know, like Venom and Spider-Man when, like, you know, in the movie where he like touches it and it like becomes Venom.
It's unaware.
So you have like a pit going around. I found a home. No, I'm very British.
I see you with your hand over there.
I got 2 comments. One is about the Sombra thing. You should read the latest arc in the My Little Pony comic that addresses the Sombra issue. And second is, what was your reaction to the Equestria Girls Mini dolls?
Mini dolls?
Wow.
What about them?
Well,
oh, I think they're cute.
You know what's funny? as you hold it up over there, this reminds me of the other day. Saber and I got kicked out of a Walgreens.
You should pick that straight like it's door.
Yeah, well,
also, we'll start with the word wall too.
Exactly. Well, no, we were behaving because we were on our way to San Diego road tripping, and went to Walgreens to get Sarah, his girlfriend, some whatever. And while she was in the store, whatever, we were in the toy aisle, and we found like this wonderful collection of like rejected like Christmas toys. One of them being an action figure for Phantom of the Opera, and not the new one, like the old school Phantom of the Opera. It was great. But we found the Stormtrooper mask that would like pull over, and it would look like the traitor Stormtrooper guy. And I started screaming that. I'm screaming. Kind of.
No, that was screaming. Yeah.
Screaming that, and then Sarah was near the checkout.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was checking out, and there were 2 people working in there that we know. There was a cashier, and then there was the manager who was walking around just managing. and the cashier was like getting pissed off because we were, you know, we were this in the back of the store, and she's like, oh my god, what was his name? Like Maury?
Maury,
Yeah, Maury, they're in the back filming themselves doing I don't know what. Get them out of the store. And which I cracked up and I'm like, wait, so she's telling her manager what to do?
Yeah.
Maury, get to work. And so Maury, I think, literally just kind of left. He just walked out.
Yeah.
By the way, I see him leaving. I wanted to give him a shout out to Solrak. He's been on a couple of Bronies Rex. Hi, Solrak. Woo! Now you're free to do whatever you're going to do. I just wanted to point you out. And yeah, so then my girlfriend, she didn't know that my girlfriend was with us. So after she bought her stuff, she came back to us, and I'm sure she just watched Sarah walking to the back and went, and so,
you see Sarah like in the distance like,
so So Sarah comes up to us and she's like, guys, we should probably go. And we're like, why? And all of a sudden, like, our vision focused behind Sarah, and you just see this person in the back, like, staring at us down the aisle. And we're like,
and we sympathize for customer service like workers. It's not an easy job. But like, we were behaving. We were only screaming a little bit. We only like 3 people leave the store because of our yelling. But
yeah. For those, just so you guys know, I do these convention vlogs. So you know, you might see yourselves in these convention vlogs, self-promotion. And this Walgreens trip is going to be in the vlog. So you'll see it there. What is that? Is that supposed to tell me how many minutes we have left?
Yeah.
I see a pony and Mins.
I don't see the number. The number looks fantastic, but I can't see the number. 30 minutes?
30.
We did 30 minutes?
Wow.
3-0?
Wow. For a lot longer than I thought.
That's great!
Wait, so you've got 30 minutes?
Yeah, you have 30 minutes.
Alright guys, you're stuck.
Hey, hold on.
We
have 30 minutes.
It's like when you're halfway through class and you're like,
so, okay,
I gotta almost be done with class, but no, 30 more minutes of class!
Just so everybody knows, following this, now almost directly after this, at 11:45, unless I'm about to get correct.
You mean 11:30?
Probably. But I was going to say at 11:45, in that room, we have a Whose Line panel. So
you know what this is great.
It's an improv comedy show. Monty's going to be on it, and Noah Kim will also be joining us for that. And it's just, if you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway on TV, same deal, just
a little more bona fide.
A little bit more, just a little bit. So yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Yes.
Do you guys have any interest in reading the novel series, or do you have like?
I do. I do. I started reading bits of it. I bought the Nightmare Moon one, the 3 of them, and then I gave them to a little girl, and I thought, oh, I'll go buy them again because I like the covers, and then they weren't there, and I was like, damn it.
I want to actually really quickly say thank you to everybody who came on out to the panel, because when we started it today, we were talking about how the schedule and stuff. It did end up online. Thank you, sir. I know it was in the comic book, so I was working on trying to let people know what was happening. When we started this panel, we had 2 people in the audience.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh, okay, let's go check it out. Now, the one sad part is, unfortunately, if you all look out the door, we didn't get Banana Man.
Oh. He slipped on by.
Bye, Banana Man.
I guess you weren't appealing.
That's right.
It's your cousin.
Hey,
Aaron.
What's up?
we mentioned. Yeah, that's actually my cousin.
Yeah.
Don't you see the resemblance in our beards?
Yeah. I loved him in The Hobbit.
You look like the big blonde beard.
I look like Santa.
Santa's a blonde beard.
He has a white beard.
He's the Californian Santa.
Yeah, what's up? I'm serving.
Here's your water.
About the comics, though, what's your answer?
What? My answer? I'd like to, but I don't know of any comic book stores that exist near my neck of the woods, and I'm too lazy to go for. They do exist.
That could go for me too.
You can order them online.
What's the internet? Who uses that? Cable television. That's where it's at.
MySpace.
That's what you're doing.
I saw another hand that was like, yeah.
So, this is probably a long question you're going to want to go about how long is it going to be until the
Actually, I'm surprised it took that long.
Yeah.
No, I get asked it a lot, and people sometimes get upset. Actually, they get more upset when they're like, hey, can I be a Bronies Direct? And I don't respond. And it's not me like trying to be mean, it's just I get like 50 of those questions a day, and I'm like, I don't want to spend all my time answering these questions. Sorry. As far as when, I don't have a designated date right now. There's still a couple people that I am holding out for footage. And once that, it's funny because he's giggling. Are you giggling too, Monty?
No. We both.
Neither of them are. But as far as that, it is in the works right now. And I'm actually starting to edit it as we speak. So it should be out in the next 2 years.
That's sooner than I thought.
Yeah. No, it's coming. And I have kind of a goal date, but I don't like telling people the goal date because I usually miss it every time.
I always ask you, I'm like, am I the last one? Am I the last one? And if Saber's still there, I'm like, yes!
It's like joining a little bit.
And Saber's like, has Monty sent in her footage yet? Not yet. Okay, I got time. Video games. Yeah.
So with this hiatus to season 6, are you gonna, after the season 5 finale, are you gonna start working on different projects or different episodes?
That also is something that remains to be seen. For right now, I've put out almost, let's see, once this one goes out, it'll be about 3 reacts in 3 months, which typically it's 3 reacts in about 6 months. So a lot have come out. There's a couple projects that I'd like to also work on. It doesn't mean the reacts are going away by any means. It's just there's a couple things that I want to get done first. I've thought about the idea of going back to old episodes and doing reacts to those, but I don't think I would actually do that until this generation did end, and if things were still going good and all that, and we were like, hey, maybe it'd be fun to look back, because I don't typically actually go back to old episodes a lot. Like I don't usually rewatch episodes a lot. It's just because I'm like, oh, here comes a new episode, I'll watch this. If it's on TV, I'll turn it on and watch it. But I'm weird like this. It's almost like the spoiler stuff. I kind of like forgetting things that happen and then going back and being like, oh yeah, that happened. That's cool. So maybe it's a possibility that we might do that at some point. But in the near future, there's no telling what'll happen. It's all mystery.
Any other questions? Yes. Yes. The party can.
Princess Big Mac.
Yes.
Princess Big Mac.
And wait, this was canon when?
This season, right?
This season.
Yeah.
Princess is doing better cheap.
Derby talked officially again. That's gonna be cool. Zero like have a canon voice.
This is going to the season 5 finale deal, but I actually just kind of cracked up at when they were looking back at the different scenarios of Rainbow Dash's race and like all the ways it could have been messed up. And for me, I don't know, there was just like something really funny when it got to the point where Rainbow Dash, we talked about this.
Yeah.
But like there was a scene where like Rainbow Dash was just sitting back like eating popcorn, like okay, let's see how this plays out.
Yeah.
But there's one scene. Do you want to?
Yeah, there's a scene where some like Stimmer. Thank you. Starlight
Stimmer
basket.
She has a plan.
The pool. No, she was talking to the bullies who were picking on Fluttershy, and she's like, and that's why bullying is wrong, and you all should be friends. And they're like, thank you so much, we say goodnight now. And Starlight's like, what's this? Like, no, they should be bullying, let them fight. Like, how do you tell a bunch of kids, like, no, bullying's the way to go? And that's, Haz was reading the script like,
just making sure you want me to read this right.
Bullying's okay.
I just thought of another. This doesn't necessarily have to do with bowling, but going back to the vlogs and our trip down here, I feel like just summating this in one sentence and then elaborating it from there. Saber stole someone's shopping cart.
Steve.
Well, you gave it back. Yeah, I guess that was.
No, we went to go get dinner on our way down here at this old spaghetti factory, which is appropriate for Bernie's. And we ate and we met some friends and went back. We finished and went to the parking lot. And Rayce and I then had a conniption and started running all over the parking lot, acting like fools and like playing tag. And while
really weird tag.
Yeah, like a bunch of like 10-year-old cousins like stop it, like smacking each other and running around and just acting like idiots.
Yeah.
Per usual. And then I see this random like shopping cart. I just grab it and start running to the parking lot with it. Just
so I see him get the shopping cart, and I run to the location to see if there's another shopping cart. And I noticed there's like
a bag,
a bag and a blanket on the ground. And I'm like,
this isn't mine.
And the person was a distance away just watching.
Could they see?
Yeah.
I know they were watching.
They were watching.
Oh, okay. Well, I stole a homeless person's shopping cart by mistake, and I brought it back in great condition. It was fine.
Yeah, you only put a few miles down on it.
Yeah, I I filled it up before returning it. But no, that was a complete accident. I don't want to mess with some of these shopping carts. Whoops.
Yeah. Yes.
Who's your favorite Dazzling?
Taco Tuesday.
Afro Samurai.
The ginger one's Adagio, right? Is it?
Yeah.
That's pistachio.
No, shut up. I like that.
I'm gonna not have any skin on my nose from this microphone.
The cheese is great.
The next person who uses this is gonna be like,
Yes.
So with Fiesta Equestria going down, like, are you still planning any trips to Texas?
is that official?
I think it's semi-official.
Or is it assumed?
Official.
I'd hate to like sit here and confirm that, and they're like, what the heck?
Fiesta Equestria is a Texan convention we've been to a couple times, and they might be stopping. And
The last we talked to them, they were having a changing of the guard.
Yeah.
It just was a matter of where that
I don't think
that
there'll be one
came
this year.
to.
we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I see a question back there. Yes.
All right, what do you think is going to be in store for the 2017 My Little Pony movie?
It's a movie?
I like your hat.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm Flip, so I need to have that.
Wow, you were part of what ended up being the worst
Don't say that.
future ever.
Wow, you're just a good person. I think it was the best future ever.
Yeah.
Are those like family with you? Hi. So now it's like she's just like, wow, this is a jerk. Why did we come here?
AC Raceman can't be a jerk.
No, he absolutely
Thank you.
You don't know him.
I appreciate you.
Watch his vlogs. You'll learn quickly.
Watch my vlogs.
Oh, you have a series?
I'm actually starting an analyst channel on my channel, which was originally just random Minecraft stuff.
Finally, a legitimate analyst in the community.
What's your name?
Creeper1234, but my real name is Lucas, and then my OC's name is Cinder.
Cool. We'll check it out, guys.
We're going to answer your question. I have a quick question for our schedule guy over here, who's smiling. And
What are you looking at?
the other one, the one that has all the time. Hey, I got a question for you. Okay, so this is unrelated to our panel. Guys, thanks for coming out. For the Who's Line panel, what time do you have that starting up?
Hold on, let me check the schedule, sir.
Thank you, dude. I've been told 2 different times, that's why I just wanted to verify.
All right, so your question was...
What do you think is going to have in store for the 2017 My Little Pony movie? We just said they're going beyond Equestria. Any theories about where they're going?
I want to see like a
To the moon.
Ponyland?
Well, one of us has been there once.
You know, like what's the name of that league of that evil league from the Justice League? Like was that the Legion of Doom? I want to see a Legion of Doom with the villains. We're like, how are we going to stop the ponies now?
Oh, that'd be amazing if they all got together.
My theory is that it's going to be in Ponyland, and that that goat like ram guy from the original series.
Goroth or Gorgok or something.
Yeah,
like
whatever
that.
his name was. I think they're going to go to Ponyland and fight him.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They can totally bring him back. I mean, they brought back. Oh, don't forget, Tyrick has a brother named Scorpion.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's friends with ponies.
Yeah, kind of cool. Never know.
I remember when I was younger, I really liked the, I can't remember their names, but there was these 2 witches, and I really liked them. So that'd be cool if they brought them into the movie or something. I can't remember their names, but it'd be cool, because then it'd be like the first humans in Equestria. So that'd be cool.
Wait, there were humans in the original series of Pony, of the original My Little Pony.
Yes.
There were only 2, but they were like a little girl and a little boy.
Yeah. And
What if they kill off Starlight?
Yes!
I can't wait to see your analysis series, dude. I'm excited. Why Sunlight Glimmer should die? What's her name again? Starlight. Starlight Glimmer should die.
Well, I'm bad with saying sunset.
Shimmer.
Yeah, I'm bad at it.
I usually say bad words when I try and say that name. Okay, so an update here. Actually, the Who's Line panel's at 12:15 to 1:15. So you guys get a break, so you can let know I can do that. She asked me, she's like, it's for sure this time, right? Yeah! God. So, thank you again!
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to you!
You've had your hand up.
What would you say if they brought back the sea ponies?
They brought
I'd probably say Shoo-Doo. I'm kind of waiting for them to do it, because they brought other characters.
I mean, they'd be great
and
toys, wouldn't they?
The sea bronies, or seas, brony, the sea breeze. The sea breezies?
Breezies.
The breezies!
I got there
I
again.
worked my way to the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I see them showing up again. I just don't know when, but yeah.
When they run out of ideas.
We've mentioned her a couple times. I just like say hi, Sarah.
Sarah.
That's my girlfriend. She was part of the Walgreens incident that we talked about earlier.
She's our mother hen. She keeps us in line. She's like, time to go, children.
She tries. Okay, so now it's there is a number on there.
15 minutes.
Do you guys see? So this is what we're looking at here. That's really.
You have a strong mustache.
Whoa! He's a musician. I mean, a musician. Well, they're both good at
my favorite
things
musician,
in their mouth,
Tim Teller. Alright, so next question. Yes.
Okay, question for all three of you guys. What would be, since we're fun, what would be your reaction if all your OCs showed up in the show by any chance?
Like, yeah, he's ugly looking.
They got the eye color wrong.
She's busy.
She would be texting.
I'm telling no acting when.
Tell her to just show up now.
I want this guy to show up in My Little Pony.
Yeah. These guys are hilarious.
These guys are my bodyguards.
Or that guy.
It's my army.
Behold, Generation 5.
Yeah.
A new
Generation 5, I'm a Mark 6.
So it's like they just combine Transformers with M&P.
Transformers where?
What?
Whatever. Alright, so I'd be flattering, but I doubt it. Because mine looks just like Vinyl Scratch with wings, so I'm very creative.
I just be excited that they got the rights to include a Mickey Mouse head on one of their ponies.
They just added another sphere on top of it.
I kind of knocked myself out of the chances of ever being in the show.
Well, this is bought half of your pony. Hey. Alright, next card, Monty.
What was the question?
How would you react if your OC showed up? Well, Octavia has shown up in there.
I think it'd be cool. I got more excited with fan animations and stuff with my pony being in those. I don't know if I'd get. Be like,
I'm with you there though.
Yeah.
Man, animations are awesome. You're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Question for you.
Thank you.
Is your only animosity towards Starlight Glimmer simply because you can't pronounce the name?
If Sterling Glimmer was here, I am now. And Puncher and the feelings. I'm working my way. No, I mean, I thought she was a great character. I just thought, we've been here before with Trixie, with other Trixie, with, now it's kind of like, so is she the 7th member of the main 6? Is it the main 7 now?
I just wish, all they needed to do to make me happy with that whole storyline, they had one too many scenes in there. Because they show when she goes back to the Equal Town, which is no longer the Equal Town, and everyone's like, okay.
Yeah, they instantly forgave
They're just like, oh, she's good. Okay, she's good.
What? Trying to do some.
I mean, it was only 7 years of tyranny. We can get over that.
And water under the bridge.
But then, if they stopped there, it's like, okay, she's back there. But then they're like, you know what? One more scene. Let's have one where they're all smiling back in Ponyville. I'm like, wait, why didn't they just leave her there?
I like how they're like, ha! And they look at the people in the audience watching the movie.
She was an incredible, I guess, antagonist is the word I'm looking for, against Twilight, because she actually looks like she's more powerful than Twilight, which is pretty amazing considering that Twilight's an
I actually didn't like her. With the other villains, I was like, I liked them, but with her, I actually didn't like her as personality-wise,
Well, I want to know when Starscroll the Ice Cream's going to show up.
I actually love, though, that speaking of the Easter eggs we talked about with Derpy, is that they did the same thing this season with Starlight. Throughout the season, she was popping up. Oh, yeah. So that was kind of the hint that she was going to show up.
And good eyes on people who catch those things.
Yeah, there's one where she was at a restaurant, and all you could see was her hair or something, and it was like, there she is. Who's looking in the back?
The master Waldo finders.
It's like when we have someone like Little Shy on the
he's
React.
scary good at finding these things.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite things he's ever found as an animation thing was, what was it?
It was a man would actually hang on.
Yeah, it was like a giraffe head that was broken.
Like a U, and her head's like here's her body, and goes,
and I thought he edited it. Like, I'm like, oh, he's making fun of, like, it looks like she has a longer neck. And then I went back and it was legitimately there. There was actually this animation error where her head just goes, huh?
There's a great animation error in season 1 where there's a pony walking up the rarity and his face goes, and he's like a cyborg guy for a minute. It's great.
It's an old bit of goodie.
Yeah,
It's all those seasons of Derpy we're training for that.
exactly, yeah.
Do we have any other questions out there?
Wait, Rainbow Dash, is your name Ian?
No, it's Rainbow Dash.
Because your mom wanted us to embarrass you and say, hi.
Your mom? You've got a mom.
You do too.
Yeah, I'm not 88, so.
We got 10 minutes left. Thank you guys. I was joking. Mom's awesome. All right, so, yes.
That was cool.
Way to go.
I feel like Applejack right now.
Ooh.
Guys, yes.
Apple.
Rainbow Dash's fan. Wait.
Scootaloops. I love how Bakery and Celeste.
Well, the way that you make fun of moms, I'm imagining it's Applejacks.
No. I love how Bakery and Luna and Celestia were. At episode 100, they're like, I thought you bought a present. I thought you bought a present. Well, I haven't wrapped the paper. And they went back and forth. Like, that is like how sisters really are, or siblings are, so I think that's great. Wouldn't want to be a part of it.
You'd be an alpha then.
Cool.
That'd be funny if actually like their parents are just like farmer ponies, earth ponies, are just like, I don't know what happened, but alright.
How much did we drink?
He looks like your boss. That's a joke from the Grinch Stole Christmas. It is it's a joke in there. It's a PG movie, so I think it was good here.
Even MLB has a joke where like when the cakes have like a unicorn and a Pegasus baby, like Mr. Cake's like, you know, it's a recessive gene that I carry in my family. That makes sense, right? Sure, Mr. Cake, whatever you say. Yes.
Besides Pony, is there any other show that you guys prefer to watch on? Is there any other show besides MLB that you watch on TV?
Steven Universe. It's fantastic. How about that Steven Bomb? Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that you guys might have heard of.
Wonder Over Yonder.
Yeah.
Great.
He's good to name all of them. Gravity Falls.
Yeah. One Punch Man. I love that show.
The Walking Dead. Okay.
All animation
The
stuff.
animation series.
All animation related stuff I watch on YouTube and such online because we don't really have good channels in the UK for animation.
Don't you have like the BBC?
Yeah.
Isn't that all you have?
Every channel, click, 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 click. Too much David Attenborough. Impossible. All right. Good. Someone in the back. Good news. What's up?
My mother told me that she's a fan of Generation 3. What are you fans about that?
Generation 3?
Yes.
Hey, I mean, we can build a block to get the G4.
Generation 3 was not Generation 3.5.
Yeah.
So, I'll give her a pass.
You
You had a question.
Yes. What would Button's mom's reaction be to Brony's reaction?
Yeah, Monty, what would her reaction?
Oh, they're so lovely, these little Brontes.
She's that sarcasm.
She's too positive. She wouldn't say anything bad.
You've had your hand up back there.
Is Starlight Glimmer a communist?
Oh.
Or a fascist because she has all the power?
Can't you be both?
No, she's a cutie
Absolutely not, actually.
I wouldn't know.
I think she's a unicorn.
She's flip-flopping back and forth, apparently. But I guess her subjects are quite forgiving, though. Yes, you in the front.
Do you think Donatier is the equivalent of Donald Trump? Yes.
But that makes Silver Spoon and Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
She's also a fart.
You have a lot of words for fart over me.
Popping up.
You're posh people. Alright. Yes, you in the front. You in the
Why do you think Hasbro or the writing staff hasn't given one was even with this haven't had the family to do yet?
Give it time. In my head, I want Roshan's parents or her father to be like a hardcore, like drill sergeants. Like, who's that guy from Full Metal Jacket?
Gunny!
I want him to be the voice for Fluttershy's father.
I think it's sweet. Oh, you have some.
I'd love John St. John to be Fluttershy's father.
It's a really sweet notion, but I think we've all figured out Negasite families actually just kind of kick their young out of the nest and
Yeah,
then
it's
go.
like Greek society where it's like at a certain age you're thrown into the wild and you come back alive and you be a glorious Spartan soldier.
Yeah.
Alright, you over there, sir.
Yeah, do you think Scootaloo is currently in foster care? We've seen her home, but we have not seen parentage.
No, she lives under the Ponyville Bridge.
That was whose card it was.
Has that house been shown?
Yes.
Oh, when?
In Generation 3.5. You missed it.
Scootaloo's house was shown when she was going and getting discouraged when they were doing the practicing for doing the entrance to the games.
Could just be rich.
In my head, maybe Scootaloo is actually just a legit homeowner. She's got a head start, you know, lives in her own house, takes care of
Probably owns a business in Ponyville.
She works an 8 to 5 job.
Yeah, I'm just still really hoping Rainbow Dash adopts her.
Well, she kind of has, like, taken her under her wing.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
You mean my mom?
There's yeah, you. Yeah.
How much longer do you think Generation 4 will last?
This question came up earlier, and it basically went with
Too long.
I think one more season.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the thing is, money talks, and Hasbro been making a lot of it from MLP, so I don't see Ponies coming to an end in like the franchise, but as far as like the generations, yeah, I'd say another season or two.
All right, guys, we have 3 more minutes to go through questions. So what we like to do here, Monty, are you ready for this?
Lightning round?
Lightning round. So what we're going to do is we're going to answer your questions as fast as we can, and we want you guys to just pop up. I don't care how random, yes or no, this or that, or whatever you want. We're going to make these go faster.
All right, go.
Why is 3.5 scary to you?
Yes, you.
What?
I actually pointing to the blue horn where I thought it's hands up. Yes, blue one.
Just hold up 4 minutes.
4 minutes. You.
Ricard or Kirk?
Kirk.
Han Solo. You.
Roger Clemens buried Bosley in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
What sports? You.
Weirdest encounter with a fan.
Right now. You.
Guys, the question roll stays over.
Yes.
You.
Opinions about M.A. Larson.
Boo. You.
Who's my channel?
Your hat.
Yes. Yes. You.
Best Miyazaki movie?
Best.
The one with the colors.
How's your cousin? Go ahead.
Wait, what was the question?
Best Miyazaki movie?
Oh, Star Wars.
Force Awakens is kind of basic.
There.
We have Nazi Cop.
Con?
We need more questions. You.
Best 3.5 episode.
None.
Was there more than one?
You.
Celeste Cord or Flutter Cord?
Discord.
Discord.
Next question. Don't be shy. Anybody? Your cousin. Aaron.
Ask a question.
Ask a question, Aaron.
What's your favorite lunch?
Elephant.
So one we're just gonna have coming up next.
5 guys.
Oh, okay.
It's only popped up in you.
Favorite hairstyle?
The one that I have.
Yes.
What do you get for someone with acute chest pain?
That sounded what?
Medical attention. Yes.
Do you think video games should be counted as a sport?
Yes.
Yes. It works the arms. You.
Believe ponies eat meat.
Only when they're hungry.
Really hungry.
Yes.
Prunes or laxatives?
What's the difference?
You.
Yes or no?
Maybe. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Yes. Is that Emma Strong?
Yeah, like you think the strong sandwich.
Of course he is. He's strong as he needs to be.
You.
Saitama or Superman?
Neither.
What?
You. Blue. You.
Colorblind.
What will win Best Picture this year?
The best picture. You.
Norman North.
Best Comedy.
You.
You. You.
Who's your favorite play?
Yes, you.
Hey. That's not safe.
You. All of you.
I just give up at this point.
You.
Tomorrow. You. What?
Mango.
Tiny gnome go?
Anybody? I think we're.
We have one more. Let's make this the good one.
That's CMC.
Upland.
What's a CMC?
The Christian Militia Consortium.
Oh, I love them all. I donated.
I think that is it for this panel. Grace?
Guys, thank you all for coming out. We have a Who's My Panel coming up very shortly at 12:15 in the main room. Thank you guys for coming out. That's the Ronnie's Rack Panel.
Thank you all so very much.